Hey sis, what's good? As a part of Black History Month, we wanted to sit down with Black entrepreneurs and tastemakers who are bringing their dreams to life while driving the culture into the future. Tonight, we continue the series. Drinking and fellowship sounds so foreign during a pandemic which is going into its second year. However, that's not stopping DeAndre Randall, aka Brotha Whiskey, from researching different whiskeys from around the world and sharing them with the culture. Brotha Whiskey hails from the West Coast and is a true whiskey connoisseur. To our listeners who are tired of the same old 1942 tequila and Hennessy, you need to broaden your horizons as we take you on a journey into the world of whiskey. So sis, get your palate ready, because Brotha Whiskey got us.
Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sis.
What's good?
We're here with Brotha Whiskey.
How
are you?
Let's
go ahead. Drink up. Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to see y'all faces.
Right.
Put a little hair on your chest.
Let's get right into it.
So what inspired the name Brotha Whiskey? Was that like a drinking name that you got or earned, or how did that come about?
Yeah. So, and back to that same thing.
Yeah.
Brotha Whiskey being that only black man in that environment.
Okay.
And drinking all this whiskey and coming out and showing other people I don't like to be showed up. Period, point blank. Never settle for mediocrity, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to be showed up, having all these other people out here and they go, oh, have you ever had this? You had that? You had this? And I'm in my head, I'm like, hell no. I've never even tried it, but...
So what was your drink of choice before you got introduced to whiskey?
So as we can tell by my complexion, I like a little cognac in college.
Okay.
A little cognac, you can't go wrong with
that's
it.
That's that hen dog.
Him too. And what I mean, you know. So dealing with that a little bit. So Brotha Whiskey came from me being the only black man in that environment and having to step up a little bit and change my palate and diversify it and come to a different level and elevate myself to drink better things. And when you go up in tax bracket or you go up in that tax bracket, they're not always drinking the same thing you used to drink because you got to change. It's not just a mindset. It's a way of life.
Okay, so what drink would you recommend for women? Because, whiskey can be, like, really harsh going down.
Yeah. It's an acquired taste still. So, for women, some women, I won't lie, some women enjoy it. Some women enjoy the burn still. They enjoy the way it goes down.
Some women.
Some women, they've gotten to the point to where they've learned how to make their drink.
Yeah. Okay.
And it still go down nice and easy, and they get them where they can sip on it. It's a sipper, but also you could add a little bit of possibly distilled water to open up the palate and the flavor a little bit. You could actually add some ginger beer. Some women like to add lemonade to mix it all the time.
That's good.
Lemonade, a little.
That Chick-fil-A lemonade.
I was about to say you went to that sweet tea. Take it
real quick.
Take it around down south.
Take the edge off.
Yeah. Some women like to add a little mint.
Okay.
Depends on really what it is. You can make any drink with whiskey that you can make with anything else. It's definitely not hard to mask the strength of the whiskey, but it takes some skill sometimes, and you have to know exactly what you want to like because not many people that like to drink whiskey like sweet drinks or sweet liquor.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be different depending on what you like to add. Maybe an Arnold Palmer. Like I said, Manhattans are good, but that is for the seasoned lady whiskey drinker, I would say, because it's gonna hit you in the soul.
Hitter, right?
It's gonna hit you in the soul. It is.
Like that.
The strength is there. It may not taste as strong, but the strength is there. It's gonna hit you in the soul still. But
like, what mixed drinks come with whiskey? Because like when I look into when we go to different restaurants, even like 5-star restaurants, I don't see a lot of mixed drinks with whiskey. So what is something that you would suggest that's a mixed drink, like for women, instead of just drinking it straight, that we could pair, or what juice can we pair with whiskey? Okay.
So I would say the number one for that, because y'all want to look cute while y'all out. Y'all don't want to drink this big rocker. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a sip.
Right, you ain't trying to drink this big rocker or something. So, and Manhattan always comes in a nice big tall martini glass. It got a little cherry poked through it with a little toothpick. And it's gonna be nice and subtle. It's gonna get you there. It's definitely gonna be strong. It's a lot of liquor in it as well as other things, but it's not as harsh.
Is it sweet?
It's mild. I would say it's mild. It's not sweet at all.
Okay.
I can't do too much sweet. Though,
Okay.
I can't lie. But I'll drink a Manhattan sometimes too.
You know
But my first time they brought it to me, I'm at the club, we chilling. Drinking. I said, you know what? Somebody told me to try a Manhattan. I said, okay. I'm at the club. We in the middle. I said, can I get a Manhattan? He said, yeah, no problem. He went in the back. He's shaking it up. He's doing his thing. Then he bring it back and he pours it in this martini glass. And I'm looking like, I know. Damn well, he's not about to bring me this in the middle of the club and have me walking around with this martini glass. Pour it up and he slide it to me. I said, you mind putting that in something else? Anything but this? I mean, I gotta walk around. I mean,
Right.
it's not for me.
You're supposed to be Brother Whiskey.
Yeah, come on, be cool. No.
So what whiskey brand would be like the top shelf, like the ideal, like if you could go in and order any brand whiskey, which one would it be?
Ooh.
Good question. What's your favorite?
My favorite. So I have a lot of favorites. But I will go out and say that I have been going through a lot of black whiskeys
Okay.
recently and,
okay.
and getting up and getting to them
Okay.
and trying to figure them out. So as you can see behind me, I have a few here actually, but I will say I've been frequenting Uncle Nearest a lot.
Okay.
I got the Grandfather Trilogy back here, the all three, the 1820, 1856, and the 1884.
Okay.
Burrow Brothers, great
Okay.
sipper.
Okay.
These are black owned whiskeys? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Right.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a few more back here. I know there's some St. Cloud.
Okay.
And it's a lot of them.
Okay.
But I try to frequent those, and I make those my top shelf most of the
Gotcha.
time because if we don't make our own whiskeys our top shelf, then who's gonna put them up there?
Exactly.
Absolutely. And that makes sense. Brother Whiskey, and you're representing the brothers
Like,
with
exactly.
whiskey.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
what I'm
yes,
talking about.
yes. So with Brother Whiskey, when you do your events, like how do you go about doing your events and getting your name out there? Because you say when you started your palate with the whiskey, you was with Caucasians and stuff. So you was inspired like, okay, I want to broaden my horizon. Let me learn different whiskeys and stuff.
Yeah.
So how do you market whiskey to other black
Brothers.
people?
Other black people. So for one, like I said, it's not just I'm just about to turn up on a weekend, nothing like that. It's a lifestyle. Okay. So it's absolutely something that you may be doing on the weekend, and in this COVID era, it's definitely we're in the era of small events.
Yes.
Period, point blank. Small events, you want to keep it with your people, and that's all you need. So taking it and marketing it is very small events. So I may have an event with about 3-4 people like this. Bring out the charcuterie board. Bring 2 or 3 whiskeys with me that they chosen because I will allow them to. I have some consultations. I see what their palate is. I check it out. Do you like bourbons? Do you like whiskeys? Do you like ryes? Where are you at with it? Okay. And what is your experience level with the different types of whiskey that you say that you like? Or what do you drink on a normal basis? Because the flavor and the profile of what you're drinking on a normal basis is going to translate to this whiskey that I'm about to bring.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that everything is well, and then I have the kinds of cheeses on the left side. Okay. Those are more partial to pairing with the bourbons, and the ones on the right side are more partial to ryes, and that's just the difference. So the ryes you need a little bit more softer so it can pass the flavor, and the other side a little harder cheese for your bourbons because they already have the bourbons have flavors of caramel and vanilla and things of that. So you want to balance out the palate. So honestly, that's it. So as far as marketing, I just tell them you get what you see. I mean, because I'm a part of the culture as well as the lifestyle, so everybody doesn't want the same mundane thing. Usually when you go to a whiskey event, you're sitting there, it's nice and quiet, it's nice and calm, it's cool, nobody's really doing much. But if you, that's one side of the environment. And if you're in a black environment, we like brunch.
We love
It's lit.
We love a brunch, right?
And don't make it a trap brunch.
Right. Talk about it. Yeah.
Because of the pandemic, I know it slowed a lot of things down. So what do we have in store for, okay, say 2021, if it does open back up at the end of, like in the middle, the end of the year, or
what's
for
next?
2022, like what's next for Brother Whiskey?
Next for Brother Whiskey. Okay. So prior to COVID putting us in quarantine and things of that nature, we were doing curated whiskey tastings as well as having a Brother Whiskey Club. So we did an event with Remy Cointreau, and I only like to do my small Brother Whiskey events, the really small ones with our Brother Whiskey Club that we have. I only like to do those at speakeasies that people don't necessarily know about too much in the city. So we walked through, it was over in 14th Street. You would never know. We walked into the bar, you know, it's a nice little bar. You walk to the back by the bathrooms and there's a special door. You go down to the basement, through a kitchen.
Oh, club members only.
Club members only.
Okay.
Pop out in the back. It's a whole other bar in the back with a bartender and us.
Are they playing spades?
Okay. Dominoes?
Right, Domino's my thing. It's over the West Coast. I like that.
Well, I do have a question. Is the club only for men? Are women welcome in Brother Whiskey Club?
So, currently it was just for us to get out and do something. So it was just for men, but it won't always be for men. So all my events are not just for the brothers. We got some sisters in there too. Okay. And you come and we pair with whiskey distributors around the area and things of that nature. So those were just for men because it was a small group of us, and it was just something for us to do to get out the house and be able to drink whiskey and have an excuse to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and drink.
And drink, right. And go home.
Right.
Talk about your wives.
Yeah, all that.
Talk about kids.
Yeah. It was an excuse for us to take it off.
Blow some steam.
Yeah, to undress our minds a little bit. And that was exactly what it was for, but it has expanded. So further, we're going out to do bigger events. We'd like to do some like little rooftop events. Things in the tents and stuff like that. So I am starting some of that back up now. It's been a while because,
of course,
right.
Mm-hmm. But we also, I'm coming out with the Brother Whiskey shirts, things of that nature. I got some dad hats on the way. It's a few things that's in our future that's coming up. Eventually, I wouldn't say in 22 to 23 or nothing, but I'm looking for partners to invest or to help me start this whiskey line as well, the Brother Whiskey.
That's what we're talking about. So that's the end game, to have your own line of whiskey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get a little distillery popping.
Okay, so that way you're building your relationships now, getting people in. I know that.
Building my network, my following.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people out here that want to do some work.
Yeah.
Come find me.
I love your brother. I love it.
Absolutely.
I am not hard to find.
And you know, here at Sis What's Good, we're going to market it. We're going to have it on deck. We're going to have it on the table when we do our podcast. Brother Whiskey. So would you name your whiskey Brother Whiskey?
So that's the plan. I've been going back and forth with it.
I like Brother Whiskey.
I do too.
So, but will it be like the Brother Whiskey like rye? Like, is there different types, or is just the Brother Whiskey?
So I haven't decided what type I plan to make.
Oh, okay.
That's in the works. Well, that's part of the process.
Okay.
So I just know that it will be Brother Whiskey. That's part of the process for now.
Well, what is your contact information? How can people get in touch with you? Request an event or?
I'm on Instagram at Brother Whiskey. That is not Brother Whiskey. That is BROTHA. Brother.
Brother.
Not brother.
Nah. No ERs over here.
And we will list this on it will be listed on our on the bottom of our YouTube channel.
Hit my DMs.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in there as well.
All right.
So that's how you get to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Take another bite ahead, y'all.
Wait on it.
No,
Wait on it.
Okay.
Take that sip and then get right into that bite.
Okay.
Talk to me.
I feel you.
I hear silence.
We know when it's silent, it's good.
Because right now you're not snacking on nothing but that pepper jelly, right?
But the whiskey, but even when I drank the whiskey, it didn't burn going down my throat.
It went away.
It's like the cheese and
it brings out all the flavors in it and
it make you want to go. I hate that. I'm sorry, but
I
that's
know,
what
but
it makes
right?
It does. I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
See, it gives you a subtle experience.
It's the pepper jelly from.
Oh, okay. So where do we get the pepper jelly from?
So that's what I wanted. So you can get pepper jelly from a few different places. I mean, Trader Joe's, mostly the earthy stores, Trader Joe's, Yes Market, things of that nature. You may even be able to find some at Safeway, but I wouldn't say go to Walmart.
Okay.
It's not gonna be there for you.
Right. Well, I mean, that's not why I wouldn't say go to Walmart. But okay. Anyway.
Okay.
But
So this is good. I'm
good.
gonna have to add it to my palate because I'm a tequila girl. Tequila do something to ya.
And I like that.
But I mean, this whiskey is good.
It's that.
Especially paired with this. So we're gonna actually have a tasting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get ready for this tasting.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a little break.
We're gonna take the tray with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna take a little break and we're gonna get ready for this tasting, y'all. Okay.
We'll be right back.
So we'll be right back to this. Okay.
All right.
All right, we're back with Sis. What's good? And we're gonna have a tasting.
Yes.
Okay, so Dre, what do you have for us?
Yes. Show us what you got.
So I have a little bit of a bourbon tasting for y'all today.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a spread out palette. It's not too bad, but it's good.
Okay.
So right here, first we got Filibuster. From
Okay.
Filibuster Distillery. It's the Boondoggle whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Legion.
Okay. Legion.
I got the distilled, the distilled
Oh,
water
this
in
what this is?
the
Okay.
teardroppers, in the eyedroppers for you.
Okay.
Just to break it up a little bit.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Drop, drop.
That's the
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I like that.
And in the back we got one of my favorites right here. We got the Willet, the pot still.
Okay.
And look,
That's one of his
Okay.
favorites.
and I'm gonna demonstrate that for y'all because
What's it called again?
Willet.
Willet.
Mhm,
Okay.
It's pot
Okay.
stilled.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get it because it makes it sound like glug, 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 glug.
It made it in a pot.
Pot, something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
on that roll.
Pot still
Okay.
on that roll. It's just
Okay.
made a little differently.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get into that because we like to go to the club. We was talking about brunch.
Right.
You go to the club. You like to get it in, and then it's all about the effect and the experience with Brother Whiskey. So you go to the club and you pour your thing up, and you hear somebody go glug 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 in the bottle. You're
Right.
like, well, shit, let me get some.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because if it just pour out, you're not necessarily too invested. But if you get a little experience, because everybody get to hear when you pouring your drink, who ain't gonna do that?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's where the culture comes in.
I want to see what it's hitting on.
You gonna see what
Let's
it's
see.
That's why I put it in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
the best for last.
Okay.
So
So
I
the
got
first one, what is this again?
Filibuster.
Okay.
Filibuster.
So if you pick up your glass, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Okay.
You take it, you look at it, you get a little bit of the color.
Okay.
So what color what would y'all call that? Because I know ladies, y'all got a different range of colors than us men
This
have.
is like a honey.
Is it honey? Okay. Can I be honest?
Come
It
through.
looked like you didn't drink enough water.
We've been drinking
It's like
whiskey
a
all
gold.
night.
It's like a gold. I would call it a golden shower cup.
I'm gonna leave that alone. That golden shower alone. Because neither one of those names was on my color scheme.
Go ahead.
What is it?
I mean, it's a little golden. I would say I would throw shower at the end.
Okay, golden minus the shower.
It has a little color. So these are
Okay.
Glencairn glasses, and this is what we
Okay.
usually do tasting, and depending on the different type of bourbon, whiskey, or rye.
Okay.
So it gives the shape of the glass gives you a different smell because of what comes out of the glass, right?
Oh,
So if
okay.
you run around your nose, you get a little different type of smell. So you
Okay.
get the hints. You get to see what you think is in it.
It smells spicy.
It's a little spicy, right?
You
So
got a kick.
so this filibuster was it was aged in 5 different type of barrels. first.
Okay.
So typically they're aged in maybe 1, maybe 2 barrels. This went through 5 barrels before they actually poured it.
Okay.
Oh.
What? So the longer or the more barrels that it's been in, what does that mean?
The different flavors that
Okay.
are added to it. So there's flavors that's added during the distilling process, and there's
Okay.
also flavors that come from the different woods in the different barrels.
In the barrels. Oh.
Okay,
So the
they're
actual
in the
wood.
Mhm.
Okay.
Makes
Okay.
And
gives
also
it flavor.
Yes, and also the char of the
Oh.
barrel and things of that nature. So yeah,
So basically, how the barrel can be made can affect how the whiskey tastes.
directly affects it because that's what
Okay.
it's aged in. So it's sitting in that. So like if you season some chicken.
Yeah.
You put a little marinade on it, and then you
Yeah.
sit in the refrigerator for a little while. You
Yeah.
come back, it has a lot more of that marinade on it.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the barrel.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So take the nose. What you smelling? Give me a little
Yeah.
something. What you got?
It smells a little. I don't know if I would say sweet. It smells a little
It
bit
don't smell
like.
sweet to me.
It smells like Hennessy a little bit.
It does smell like
It
Hennessy.
smells like
Hennessy.
I'm sorry. I'm addicted to Hennessy.
Right. You bring everybody back to that
Hennessy.
Hennessy. So
But that, I mean, it just can smell like that.
Does it?
and if you swirl it around, it'll waft up a little bit more smell.
Okay.
Okay.
It smells like it's 5 barrels aged.
And I know exactly what's in there. So for y'all, I'm gonna open it up immediately
Please.
Okay.
because we've been through this today.
Okay. Let's give us
Go ahead and take the heat
Go
off.
ahead and
Right.
This is distilled water.
And the distilled water actually opens up the flavor palette.
Okay.
Okay.
It opens it up a lot more.
Okay.
And so now try to smell it.
How many
Should've had
squirts
that
would you
taste
recommend?
I mean,
It
just
kind of
a
lightened
few
up
drops.
it lightened up the
Yes,
smell.
it's not as spicy.
It's not as
like-
it's not as potent.
raw.
Yeah.
Took a step back from you, huh?
Potent. There we
Okay.
go. Thank
So if
you
you give
for
it a
using the
sip?
word.
Do I take it like a shot?
No.
No, you sip it?
Don't, don't take it like a shot. I'm gonna have to turn the ear on it.
Oh, I was about to say, I was about to take it.
It's gonna be real for you. If you push it back.
So we sip it like a lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sip it like a lady.
I'm
So
a
look.
lady though.
So I'm gonna tell you. So this one is 45% alcohol.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which, and then if you take the alcohol proof and then the alcoholic volume and then multiply it by 2, you get the proof.
Okay, hold on. Run that. That was math. Do that one more time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So the volume of alcohol,
Volume.
that's the percentage you get, right? So
Okay.
this is 45%.
Okay.
Multiply the volume by 2.
45 times 2
You get the proof of the alcohol.
gives you the proof. So volume times 2 gives you proof.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about, Brother Whiskey.
You know what I'm saying? So because usually when you go to the store, you're not looking at how much alcohol is in it. You're looking at what the proof is.
Correct.
So that proof, if you divide that by 2, you see how much alcohol versus everything else that was in the
What
process.
level you
Okay.
trying to be on?
What level?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
What level you trying to be on?
So I'm trying to be on 45% left.
I'm trying to be on 100.
Literally.
I got something for you.
Okay. So we just sipping.
We're gonna sip just so you can get the taste. So
Okay.
just wet your beak.
Okay.
Well, you still took it as a shot, DaCosta.
The whole thing. We said taste it. We said
said,
wet your
"Woo!"
beak. That glass empty.
It's not tequila.
And we know how to cut it, right?
Okay.
Oh,
And it's a bourbon. So what end of the spectrum are you on?
Oh,
what you mean?
Cheese and a
But which
cracker.
end? Because I told you one end is for bourbon and one end is for
this
rye.
end is bourbon and that end is rye.
You're right.
Because I pay attention. I like Frank.
I forgot.
Okay, so when you added the water though, it took like I can still feel that heat, but it's not like
I
You didn't feel it
I'm
go
in
down, though,
agony, right?
I didn't feel it in my. I didn't even feel it in my throat. I felt it in my tongue.
See?
Well, you took it. You took
You
a
took the
shot.
whole thing. You took a mouthful.
Right.
That was a lot.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is
Filibuster.
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 I like filibuster with
Okay.
distilled water. I like that.
Filibuster.
And you got to get a review for the ladies because the men probably going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless, we not worried about that burn. Sometimes we like it a little bit. Y'all got to let them know what's up.
I mean,
So this is a burn.
filibuster.
That's a burn.
It's a burn. It burnt my tongue. But if you go put your tongue on something else, it'll be okay.
Why are you talking like that? See,
You know what I'm
that means you don't want the filibuster because she's talking crazy. So if you don't want to have to wax your chest, sis, go ahead and pass on this one, okay? 5 girls is not where it's at. Okay, so let's go to the next one because I'm gonna have to go to European Wax Center when this is all over. There's a lot going on.
We can move
All
the
right.
filibuster on y'all.
Filibuster is for the brothers.
Okay.
That's for the brothers.
Okay.
So then we got Legion.
Okay.
Okay.
Legion is
I like
also...
that.
I like the name.
That sounds like he got money.
Where you at, Legion?
Right. People often correlate whiskey with money. Mm-hmm. Because it's something that, all the whiskey bottles are not that cheap. You're not going to, there's a few cognacs or whatever that's going to be up here. But when you get to that whiskey level, everything is kind of like times 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a little something to be able to sip that bottle. Some people will buy that whiskey bottle and be like, look, bro, you get a shot or 2.
And that's
But I'm going to put this back in my bar. I'm not playing with y'all.
Don't play with me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay. With your
I'm not playing with you.
Get your shot.
Right.
Put the lid on.
Exactly. And this is also why people take a little time and they sip it neat. Because I'm gonna taste every little ounce of this joint.
Okay.
Because y'all not about to play with me and drink my shit.
Okay.
So we got Legion for you.
Okay.
True Legend. So this one is also Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay.
Okay.
Kentucky straight bourbon. What's that mean?
Straight bourbon. So
That means it has
so
to be
bourbons are
barrel?
only made in Kentucky.
Only
Not all bourbons, but
Oh, okay. Majority.
Okay.
but for it to be called a Kentucky bourbon, it can only be made in the state of Kentucky.
Which makes sense.
Okay.
And most bourbons are also still only made in the state of Kentucky.
Okay.
That's
So-
right. Which bracket?
So we're gonna try this before you
I'ma
put
do
the
this-
distilled water.
So this
right?
one I'm gonna do before and after, so you can taste how it go down first,
Okay.
and then the differential between when you have the distilled water and not.
Okay,
And
so
let me let you know,
Yeah,
we already on bourbons again. So if you
Okay,
need
so
something,
yeah,
open it
hold
up.
Hold on.
Right.
Open it up first. Which one do I do?
Don't touch my cheese.
Okay, so let me
Touch
do
that
this.
cheese right
Let me
here.
do this cheese.
Right. Do that one.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. You gotta swirl it around and smell it.
Okay.
Okay, this one doesn't.
This one
doesn't
smells strong.
This one doesn't
This
smell
is
as
not that
spicy
strong.
as the last one. Like it's not gonna burn my throat.
Okay,
out.
so me eat my cheese first.
Oh, you eat the cheese.
Hold on. What do I do first?
No, you sip and then you eat the cheese. Right?
I thought I eat then.
Okay, brother, we're trying to figure it out. Brother, help us out. Which one will you do?
I got you.
Okay.
So depending on where you at, you could eat the cheese first, but the cheese is going to neutralize your palate afterwards.
So
okay, so I drink first.
So you can eat the where are we at?
We're on this side of the board.
You know I don't eat meat.
Or should we just get a cracker?
So you can eat the cheese first on this one.
Eat the cheese first.
And then, but you have to have either you neutralize with this cheese or you neutralize with one of the nuts.
With the one of the nuts. Okay, so you can do the nuts
the
or the
sesame
cheese.
twigs or one of these cashews over here.
Okay, I'm gonna do the cheese. Okay. So I'm.
And honestly, I'm gonna let y'all know we're going up in price point.
Oh, I should. But we
so
do
what?
that.
How much is a bottle of Legion cost?
Legion, I would say a good price for Legion is about $60.
Okay.
Depending on where you at too. So we up here.
Location, right?
Yeah, we up here in DC. It's probably
gonna be
60
more.
to 65.
Okay.
Opposed to if you was in Atlanta, the price gonna be a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Get them bottles while you down there driving and flying back up.
I just want to pause because they always coming for DC. I don't like that. Okay, everything is. It's not all popping in Atlanta.
Yes, it is.
I just want to say that I just want to say that for the record. All right, back to.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
But what did you smell?
Well, we said it's not as spicy.
Okay. It's not spicy.
It's not as spicy. But
it smells a little bit sweeter.
I feel like it's still gonna burn.
But what are you smelling? What flavors? What do you think they mashed it? What do you think they?
Cinnamon's in it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you smell a little cinnamon.
I think I smell cinnamon.
Caramel.
Okay.
Awesome.
You don't smell caramel?
Caramel is kind of a universal. It's in a lot of bourbons.
You know what? I smell witch hazel.
Oh my god.
Okay, bitch.
Yeah, they put witch hazel in your liquor, huh?
They know I like to get lit.
Don't go back to them. Don't go back to them.
I'm like, I got my splash of witch hazel.
Those are not your people.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm not opposed to that. That one went down smoother.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna hit it one more time.
That one didn't burn.
It didn't burn at all, right?
That one didn't burn. That one didn't burn. Okay, Legion.
Oh, no.
Honey. Okay.
Don't drink Legion unless you're with your homegirl, sis, because it's not going to end that well. That's going to sneak right up on you.
Okay.
And y'all was talking earlier about letting it, you can drink it and feel it right away. Some of these, they're going to sit back on you.
They're going to sit, okay.
They're going to sit back on you.
Okay, Legion's is a large. He got money.
Okay.
Yeah. This is good.
They take it a little further. So
this is good.
Honestly, the further up in price point that you get, the taste will be good. It'll sit in on you, sit in on your soul. But then further down the line, you'll start to feel it a little more.
Okay.
Because it's easier on the body. The distilling process was a little longer. They may have aged it a little longer. So it's not going to be as harsh. The younger in age it is, the quicker it's going to hit you. Like you said, you felt it on your tongue. You said you felt it in your throat.
Yeah.
That's kind of the differentiation. This might be 2-3 years age. This is about 5 years age. And then when you get to 15, you ain't going to feel it till it hits your soul.
Ooh,
right. So it get right there and it be burnt. It be bunning.
But what's the thing? So about that 15, you might not even feel it. Right. You're not going to feel it the entire process. You're going to feel it when you like, well, I think I need to
know,
I've been drinking.
Right.
I've been drinking.
It's going to help you flow a little bit.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Legion. For the ladies. For the ladies. Legion.
For the single lady.
I can do a Legion. I can do a Legion. I can do a Legion.
So let's knock it. I'm going to knock mine out.
Okay. I can do Legions. Okay.
Hold on. Where your glass go?
Okay, let me finish it.
I was about to say, that's that.
Okay.
That's that ski shit.
Oh no, hold on.
That's that ski shit.
I got two are clear.
Y'all told me I had to sip. You said don't drink the whole thing.
Not the first.
But see, the first one you took it straight to the head, and then the second one you did a baby sip. So
but because y'all told me not to, y'all told me to sip.
It's not tequila.
You gotta taste it. So you taste it first, and then you realize you
okay.
get the profile.
Okay.
And then you kill it.
Okay,
right.
So I like Legions.
Okay.
I like Legions.
And
he didn't even put the distill in there.
And I just thought about it. I ain't even get to it.
We didn't even need it.
So now
we didn't even need the distilled water in that one. So Legions, I like Legions. Okay.
So now that we're in between, and we tasted at least two, get one of those cashews or the sesame, whichever is your preference.
Okay.
So that we can clear your palate for the next one.
Okay.
Because I want y'all to be ready for this one, because this is one of my favorites. I like this one.
Okay.
That means that sounds like it's gonna burn.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it? Can you have that thing?
Which one do you want?
This one right there. I'm gonna get some of that too. Thank you.
So we don't. What we do with wine to clear our palates?
Drink more.
Oh no, with perfume, we smell coffee beans.
That's where.
So
I just take a shot of tequila.
In between,
Right. Okay. It burns it up. I go to the next one.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So Legions, I'm liking Legions.
I gave 2 thumbs for Legions.
Two thumbs up for Legions.
Was it filibuster?
Filibuster, that was it.
Filibuster.
Let me put them in the front.
It's gonna burn your throat. So unless you're gonna have something to calm your throat down,
Don't even play
throat
with it.
baby, don't drink it. Right.
I'll put them on the side, okay?
Don't even do that.
Yeah, wow. I love it.
Okay.
She said throat baby.
Throat baby. I mean that's gonna neutralize.
I know, but
it.
wouldn't it burn it and you can't get
No,
throat baby?
it's gonna.
It might not that
Throat
motherfucker.
baby.
Right.
It's gonna.
It'll just slide right.
It's gonna neutralize it.
You know what?
Throat baby.
You know what? Let me get to it then.
Look at
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
The last
So the last one.
Okay.
Pick them glasses up.
Okay. He just poured a little bit of this.
I know, just a,
Okay, how much
Cause
this bottle cost?
So,
Because you didn't pour as much of it.
I mean, y'all can get more. We also have glasses.
Okay.
Oh,
I got look. I doubled up on y'all.
Okay.
We gonna drink this one.
Okay.
When the
I'm
camera
just trying-
goes
I'm
and the
just
camera
trying
came
to
on,
make
we gonna drink this one too.
I'm trying
Okay.
to make it through the show without embarrassing myself. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So for this one,
Okay.
this is the Will of the Pot Still. So it is. You see the sleek design.
Yes.
It's also,
I like the bottle.
and because we provide the experience, the design of the bottle and the prowess of the brand is also included. So you try to figure everything out by its experience. Honestly, the experience from the design on the charcuterie board and charcuterie board. Let me get that. My bad. Because sometimes I said charcuterie, but people gonna be like, you don't know what you're talking about. But I've been drinking.
Listen, first of all, I can't even repeat what you just said, so don't even worry about it. But, yeah.
No. Don't look at her because you want to. I might say charcuterie and it's charcuterie. You want to know what she call it?
What?
Charcuterie board.
First of all, brother whiskey Chris, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, right?
Now that's somebody to remember. You said a coochie bird. I'm like, that's a coochie board, and that's the meat that go on the coochie
The
board.
meat, you got the bread, you got your juicy stuff, you got your, okay.
You got the nuts.
You got the nuts, okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
girl, bring that coochie board from the kitchen.
And we at that point in the show, y'all starting to get there. Check it out.
Let's go.
So the best part about, well, not the best part, but my favorite part about this bottle is I like the sound.
Okay, let's hear
Let's
the
listen.
Go.
What does it sound like?
Wait.
Oh, okay. That sounds fancy.
It sounds a little fancy, right?
Somebody look.
It sounds like there's a lot in there.
You know, like I'm gargling. Like, okay.
It's like, hold up, slow down.
Okay.
Slow down.
Yeah, that's enough. Goddamn.
Hold up.
Okay.
It's
All right.
tasty.
So smell that one.
Okay. Now this one,
It smells sweeter.
does it?
It smells sweeter.
It smell like, I always have weird. I'm trying to say.
And I'm glad I did this because I'm getting a little more of the female perspective on the whiskeys that that are out here.
Just from smelling it, I'm scared to drink this because I think it's going to be hot on the chest.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because it don't smell as bad to me.
It's giving me dry board eraser.
Bitch, how you know?
Girl, because I smell the eraser. Stop it.
That's
So
how you got high?
So y'all don't
That's
smell-
how you got high in high school?
So what I'm saying is, so y'all ain't never smelled the dry board eraser? Exactly. So,
I
okay.
don't smell char.
It's just, is it? Okay, I'm just being funny. What do you smell? Because I'm not very good with the smells. I'm doing, like, I can't do really taste.
Hold on, them cashews got.
They got that in there.
What am I smelling?
Just hit the. I can't do it. You do it. I don't know what I smell. I smell spice.
I smell.
Rum?
Mm.
No.
Rum smell like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. To me,
Yeah, I'm not.
that's what I get from
I don't
rum.
think I'm good with the nutties. I'm not good with the nutties.
What is the color for this one? Because they all, I forgot to ask
Okay,
that on the
so
last
this one is when you don't drink enough water.
This is like apple juice.
Period. Yes,
Yeah.
apple juice. That's exactly what
Y'all
it is.
colors is killing me. I was gonna give it an amber.
Oh,
Still like that.
exactly. But amber is apple juice.
I mean, amber is one of the colors that we describe for urine.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna say.
So urine has been in all 3 colors now.
Right.
We got golden shower, piss, and
You can't take us nowhere, bro.
Okay.
So do we need water in this, or do you want us to just?
We're gonna do 2
hit it
sips. So
normal?
we're gonna sip.
Okay.
We're gonna put some water in it.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
You're gonna
distilled
stick it in.
water, not just water. We're gonna put some distilled water. So it's either distilled water or deionized
Deionized.
water.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been drinking a little bit
No,
too
it's
much
okay. It's okay.
deionized.
All right,
It's
we
okay.
understand. We got it. We got you.
Sip that and tell me
Okay,
what the
I'm
flavor
scared.
profile.
Hold on.
Okay.
Tell me what you think is in it once you sip it.
Oh my gosh.
That's the differential right there. Across the table, because you choked on it. She didn't even realize the motherfucker was done yet.
What am I tasting?
I don't know what that is. I don't think I like that.
On a scale of 1 to 5, what was your I guess
So the flavor.
the harshness of it and the flavor.
So
The flavor and the
flavor-
harshness.
So the flavor is intense. The harshness is.
This kind of burnt my tongue a little bit.
I will give the harshness about an 8, but the flavor is. Let me taste it again.
You drink Hennessy and that was an 8.
Listen,
I think
I drink Hennessy.
this one was
after the
smoother than
tequila.
this one.
Really?
Which one?
This one. This one was smoother.
This is the smoothest one.
This one
This
is
is the
the
smoothest
smoothest one.
Okay.
On your
Because
chest.
this one burnt my tongue.
This one burnt the most though.
Yeah, that one burnt the most.
I'm sorry. So filibuster is the one that burnt the most. What is this? Legion. He got a large. He got money. We like him. And then this is Willet.
But that's the most expensive one.
Yeah, Willet was made in the pot, and I don't like that. I don't like that, Willet. Try again. Put it in a barrel
Now look. Now let's try it like this. You
Okay,
taste
okay,
it.
yeah.
Maybe we didn't put the water
So
in.
and honestly, and this one, did I put it in first or did I not put it in?
You didn't put anything
No,
in
we
there.
didn't.
nothing in it.
We didn't
put
put anything. No, we
anything in
got
there.
water for this one.
Got you.
Yeah, and this is distilled water.
This is distilled water.
It helps break down the taste of the profile.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
bring
need.
out the flavor.
Yeah, I need it broke down. Okay, thank you.
So
Okay.
let me get y'all.
Ready?
Swirl it. Try to smell again.
Okay, the smell is still intense.
The smell is still
The
intense.
smell is still intense.
It
You want to
is.
hit mine a couple more?
You want you know the I
It's
can
gonna-
get
it's
it.
gonna-
Hit mine
dilute
one-
it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's a burner. That's a burner.
Okay.
That's a burner. Okay, now it's better.
Now it's good. Now you're there.
I'm talking about it was like right up in my
Let me
nostrils.
try it
Okay.
with mine too, so I can
Ready?
see. So what smell did y'all get then? Is it the same smell? Is
So
It's a little less
it's
intense.
I know
Okay.
it's a whatever. I don't know what the flavor of the smell is, but it's very intense in your nostrils.
Is it cinnamon in this?
Like it's
whiskey?
sharp.
Is
It's
it
a sharp
cinnamon?
smell.
I wouldn't say it's cinnamon in that, but it's
What
probably
is that?
it has this one has a little bit more of a peat than this one. And
Yeah.
by peat I mean that smoky smell like we talked about earlier.
That's
Uh-huh.
exactly what it is.
It's a little bit
there's
of-
smoke, like
Yeah.
like it takes over your nostrils.
and it's that
Yeah.
and that's also so what you're probably tasting is the barrel. The barrel. So because sometimes in the barrel they char it, so
Yeah.
they put it through the fire and
Yeah.
give it to a certain
Oh.
level of char.
That's
And then that gives it a lot more flavor.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily
okay.
the strength of
You wanna
it.
try it?
It's also
Okay,
the
okay, let's try
Can we
it.
clink?
It's also the
Yeah,
barrel.
clink. Okay, clink,
We
clink,
clink with
clink,
you?
clink,
That's
clink, 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 clink.
All right.
Bottoms up.
Taste that.
It was less intense with the water.
Way less. I didn't even taste it.
It was way less with the water.
And I gave you a lot of the water that time.
My mouth can't do that.
You just not ready for it.
That's
It
still
was
burn my tongue.
lazy. But
Yeah, let me get
my
some cheese.
favorite out of the three is the Legion.
It's the
Yeah, I
Legion?
like
It's the
Legion.
Legion.
Okay.
It's the least harsh.
It is the Legion.
Mhm.
It is the Legion.
Check this out.
Yeah, the pot, that's too harsh. I can't do that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This was really good.
Thank you for walking
Oh,
us
okay,
through. Oh,
so-
we have a one shot.
And so look, guess what's in this?
Okay, what's this?
It's the Willet because I wanted to pour for you because I like it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
what
this
is
is just
this?
iced all the way down.
This is the Willet as well. So and
Oh,
we-
so this is this.
Yeah.
Right, this is
Okay.
the
It's the
iced
Willet,
down.
but we've also like you said, you asked what drinks will women like or how
Okay.
would they like it. Whatever. I put a cube. So,
Okay.
so the big whiskey cubes.
Okay.
I put it in here. As you see, it's gotten down real low.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been sitting in it for a while.
Okay, so
I left it for the
it's a
end.
little
Okay.
diluted.
Mhm. And so when we drink, everybody. Sometimes people say cheers. Sometimes
Right.
people say, "Oh, let's drink."
Right.
Whatever. I do up to it, down to it.
Okay,
Up
Yes.
to
Ain't
it, down
ain't
to
nothing-
it.
Maybe-
Ain't nothing to it.
Because it ain't
But to
nothing
do
to it. But to do it,
Okay.
Brother Whiskey,
Okay.
we claiming it in 2021, 2022.
Okay.
Brother Whiskey gonna have his own line. We about to wrap this shit up.
Okay.
We about to.
Let me teach y'all our way, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
So instead of just saying cheers, this is how I do it for the culture. So it's up to it,
Up to it,
down to it.
down to it.
Fuck those who don't do it.
Fuck those who don't do it.
We do it because we used to it.
We do it because we used to it.
Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Brotha Whiskey just informed us that there are some black female whiskey distilleries. If you want to let us know about those?
Yes, as well. So I put here in the front the black-owned sister.
Oh,
Okay.
Distillery.
Sister.
Okay.
We have St. Liberty here out of Colorado. You can see on the bottle she got braids. Some people get braids, but everybody ain't braids. Skid.
For the culture. Okay.
One time. We also have some other female-owned distilleries that are local to us in this DMV area.
Okay.
Chocolate
Okay.
City.
You know what I'm saying? So over in the Ivy City area, we have Republic Restoratives.
Okay.
This one has an illustration on the cover of Madame Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Our VP.
Yep.
First
and it was
black.
right. Talk about it.
Okay.
And it was illustrated, and it came up with from a black artist. So you get
Okay.
the illustration on
Okay.
the cover here, and it is accompanied because it is a limited edition. It is accompanied by this bottle here, this Purpose Rye,
Okay.
which has engraved on the front of it. It says, "I'm speaking."
Okay.
You and any of you that understand politics or that follow politics or that follow this this prior election or anything of that know that that is something that she brought up in one of her interviews or her debates.
Yeah, the debate with Pence.
With Mike Pence.
That's when he had the fly on his head, right?
That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't necessarily taking heed of what she was saying,
She definitely was interested.
and she had to let him know, like, look, there's a moderator, but I'm speaking.
Hello.
That's right.
Not you, my guy.
Hello.
Can you get those together, or how do you purchase those?
You can get these together
Okay.
as a package, or you
Okay.
can get them individually. But it's in
And-
Ivy City, and,
And this one's a limited edition.
yes.
Oh, okay.
A limited edition. So if you can get it while it's available.
Really well, it's hot, and they come together as a pack, or you can get them separately.
You can get them separately,
Okay.
but you can get them together, which is what I
Oh
would
no,
recommend.
but you got to get it together because it's got Kamala, and then it says I'm speaking.
You got her face, and then you say, look, bro,
Yep.
I'm speaking.
Okay, shout out to our sister Whiskeys. We see you, sis. Okay, that's
Shout out
what's good.
to Brother Whiskey.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking your time out.
We appreciate
and
it.
take your time out and just speaking with us
Yes.
and speaking your knowledge
Absolutely.
on whiskey.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate your time
Real talk.
and effort.
Yes.
We love it.
That's real
It
life.
was.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sis.
What's good?
Yeah.
All right.